Hi, I'm Jim Heavey from Wood Magazine, and we're here at AWFS 2013, and I'm here with Mike Desmond from the Senco company. And Mike, tell us just for a second a little bit about Senco.
All right, well, Senco is a power fastening company located in Cincinnati, Ohio. Most famous for nail guns and staple guns, but in about the year 2000 they launched their first auto feed screw systems, and really have kind of been a market leader in that segment for ever since then. And basically what we're here today to talk about is our new innovative redesign of that product.
You know, and when I looked at this right away, I'm thinking from a long time ago. I used to hang drywall, and I had one of the old screw guns that were less than perfect.
Yeah.
And this is a lot different than what I got used to. Tell me a little bit about this and why I probably should have had this instead of that.
All right, no problem. This actually is an auto feed screw gun. So it comes with 50 screws on a strip, and instead of driving them one at a time and getting metal shavings in your fingers and all those other problems, basically you just push the tool forward and it does all the work for you.
And I see that it's battery operated, which is pretty interesting to me too.
That's right. We have multiple models. We have a full range of battery powered tools. This is the same 18 volt lithium ion that we use on our fusion tools as well. We also have a full range of corded tools. So we have high speed tools, low speed tools, and then 2-inch, which is the maximum length screws they drive, and 3-inch tools. So a full range.
So with a tool like this too, all we're doing is pulling that strip, almost like a little zip strip through there. How do you adjust for the type of screws? Because I know that different drywall thicknesses, and this is not only drywall too, this is a lot of different construction materials.
Exactly.
How do you do that to start with? How do you adjust them on the tool?
Okay, well that's one really nice upgrade from our previous models, is instead of taking a screw out and then putting it back in when you have it set, we have a very simple push button. Just push that silver button and slide the nose piece and set it to whatever length screw you're going to be driving.
Much easier,
Yeah.
much easier. And on my old screw guns, every time that you ran up against an obstruction or something, the nose kind of moved and changed the depth of that screw, either proud or in too far.
Right.
What does this do to change that?
Right, so we have a depth of drive clutch in this tool, and it actually has a lock to prevent that exact thing from happening. So you simply push this red button here, slide this wheel, forward or backward, depending on if you want a little more depth or a little less, and then it locks back into place and it'll hold that depth for you very, very consistent.
Excellent. I also noticed that in your advertising literature and when we were talking, that you have a nice way to be able to place screws in this without marring the wood. Can you give me a feel for what that is and how it works the way it does?
No problem. Well, on existing auto feed screw guns, one of the problems is this frame that's on every one tends to get in the way and scratch surfaces on one side or the other when you're trying to place screws around obstacles. So we're very excited about our new corner fit feature, where, as you can see, when I push this indexing head all the way back, we have a whole lot of room for that bit to extend out.
Bet.
Really improves access, helps line of sight, you can see what you're doing easier, and just improves the overall drivability of the tool. To kind of demonstrate corner fit, I will drive around this piece of molding here and just give you an idea how this frame will not come down and make contact with that surface. All kinds of room. You can drive as fast as you want. It's just that easy.
It's an excellent tool. They have the capability of having it battery operated is terrific. How many screws, give or take? And I know they're based on the length and the type of material you're going through.
Right. Well, for drywall, for example, number 6 1.25-inch drywall screw, you're looking at about 700 to 800 shots on a charge. So the tools, our battery tools do come with 2 batteries and a charger. You'll get a full charge in about 40 to 45 minutes. So it shouldn't be much downtime.
You bet. Well, what a great tool, and something I wish I'd have had a long time ago. Thank you, Mike, for inviting us in.
Thank you.